Hello, guys. Wait just a couple of minutes for everybody to join, and then we'll start again. We're going to do page 162. Now, did we finish 166? Let me check.
No.
Second, I can get 166 for us to finish. Let's see. Where is the computer icon? Very strange. Let's see if I can find the computer here. No. Let's try from here. All right, so we had answered. Yes, we did finish answering. We did finish number 4. That was the last one that we answered right before the meeting ended. How do we know that it's a fantasy? Hamza told us, because it's very advanced and it is so big, and that nothing has been built that large before. So yes, we did finish 166. All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and take attendance. We're still missing half of the class, but we'll go ahead and take attendance. And I'll catch them as they join us. All right, when I call your name, please unmute your mic.
Miss Amanda?
Miss Amanda, you are muted.
Yeah. Yes.
She may be muted for something, so you can wait until she says something.
Yes, I need to tell her to admit to her.
Okay, but she's absolutely right. I muted for a reason, because someone walked in the room. I didn't need 7 people to tell me. Only one person can say, Miss, you're unmuted. After that, everybody doesn't have to say, yeah, yes, she is. She's no. Okay, if you want to tell me, one person. Thank you, Lan. All right. When I call your name, unmute your mic to say that you are here, okay? Abdurrahman.
Here.
Thank you. Adito.
Here.
Basil.
Here.
Ed Adel.
Here.
Ed Tamer.
I'm here. Yeah, Tamer is here.
Thank you. Hamza.
Here.
Hamza.
Here.
Thank you. Muaz.
Here.
Thank you. Muhammad.
I am here.
Thank you. Mustafa. Mustafa. Omar. Omar. Okay. Tahir.
Here.
Thank you. Wahba.
Here.
Thank you. Yasin. Yasin.
I am
Yasin.
here.
Okay, honey, please answer when I call your name the first time. Yusuf.
Here.
Thank you, Yusuf.
You're welcome.
All right. ISO. ISO. Hey, Farah.
Here.
Thank you. Farida.
Here.
Thank you. Jada.
Here.
Jannah.
Here.
Jumana.
Here.
Lan.
Here.
Leela.
Here.
Medic. Medic. Malik, I see your mic unmuted. Answer here, please. Maybe you have a connection problem?
Here.
Sorry.
Here.
Thank you, Reem.
Here.
Thank you, Ragmini.
Yes, Miss Amanda.
Thank you, and Tia. Tia? All right. Let's get started. We're going to do page 162. 162. All right, on page 162, you have a story map. Yes, Farida, do you have a question?
Oh no, I forgot to unraise my hand because I wanted to see
No
that. Go
problem.
ahead. Wanted to
No
just.
problem.
Thank you.
All right. So on page 162, you have a story map. People, do not message me during the meetings, please. Do not send me messages in the middle of our meeting. Okay, I'm running a meeting. I can't stop to answer messages or read them. Please do not message me during a meeting. Okay, all right. On page 162, you have a story map that has details and point of view. Is this correct? Reem, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, how many details do you have? 3?
3 and 1 point of view.
Excellent, thank you. I know that sometimes our books are a little bit different, so good that we have the same thing today. Yes, Leela, what's your question?
In what book?
The same book we were using before we left for break, your turn.
Okay.
162, yes, Farida.
I didn't say something.
Your hand is up again.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's go ahead. So we're going to do the chart. People, please, no messages during the meeting. It's very disrupting. Messages after the meeting, please, not during the meeting. Okay. On page, we have 3 details. 1, 2, 3 details, point of view, and there we go. All right. Let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger. All right. Maybe one more. Okay, so we're going to talk about details first, and then we're going to decide based on those details, what is our point of view? Okay, all right, I want everyone to read on page 292. Page 292. Literature anthology. Can you get your literature anthology books, please? Page 292. All right. I'll give you a minute to get your books and find page 292. On page 292, there's a newspaper article about wild dogs, okay? People, again, please do not message during my meeting. I have students messaging me and parents messaging me in the middle of the meeting. I'm giving a meeting. I cannot stop to see your messages or respond during meetings. Okay. On page 292, I want you to read the newspaper article. And I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay, I'll give you a couple minutes to read it. All right, what does the narrator say? Yes, Liam, what's your question?
I didn't hear you that you said you will read something because the voice was glitching.
How did you know we're going to read?
I heard you said to read something, then persuasive article. I didn't hear.
I didn't
I
say
heard
anything
something
about
like that.
persuasive article. I said to read page 292 in the literature anthology.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? 292 literature anthology.
Okay.
All right. Now, I need a volunteer. You can raise your hand to answer so I know that you're done. I want someone to tell me what the narrator is saying in this newspaper article. Muhammad, tell us.
He's saying what the dog what the dog did in the problems in Snort City.
Okay, great. That's exactly what he's saying. So, what is one of the things that he tells us the dogs did?
They broke up a double play and ran away with baseball during a Snort City Rapids game and at Maury Field.
Okay, so they stole a baseball, right?
Yes.
The dogs stole a baseball from the game at what field, Muhammad?
Morley Field. Morley Field.
Morley. All right, so they stole, what happened? I'm typing all this time and oh no, I do that all the time. Do you remember in class when I would do that? The dogs
Yeah.
stole a baseball from a game at Morley Field. So they broke into the middle of the game and they stole the baseball and ran away. What's another thing? Thank you, Muhammad. What's another thing that they did? Adito, what's another thing that the dogs did?
The dogs their first role in the dogs snuck into Mr. Ding Illing's truck outside Grubber Park and made off with 2 gallons of Rocky Road ice cream.
Okay, so they stole Again, the dogs stole 2 gallons of Rocky Road ice cream. Again. All right, the dogs stole 2 gallons of Rocky Road ice cream.
Miss, you wrote he dogs.
That's okay, I'll fix it when I finish. Road ice cream. All right. And one other detail. What did they do? Tell us what the dogs did. Another detail of something that the dogs did. Ragmini?
Of
Thank you,
course.
Dita.
They broke up the fishing derby on Black Lake. Apparently, the dogs first rolled in, then ate the catch.
Okay, so the dogs ate the fish. That the fishermen caught at, what was it called? It was called the fishing derby, right? Yes, fishing derby. At the fishing derby, okay? All right, so now, based on these 3 details, the dog stole a baseball from a game at Morley Field. The dog stole 2 gallons of Rocky Road ice cream. The dogs ate the fish that the fishermen caught at the fishing derby. What is the point of view of our narrator? What is our narrator's point of view? What does our narrator think based on the details that he gave us? Wahba?
He thinks that dogs are He thinks that dogs are dangerous.
Okay, so he thinks that the dogs are dangerous, or are they dangerous because they stole the baseball? Are they dangerous because they ate the fish? Are they dangerous because they ate the 2 gallons of Rocky Road ice cream? Is it dangerous? Is that the word that we would call them? The dogs are doing what? Making what?
I don't know.
Okay, let's ask somebody else to help, no problem. Yusuf, what do you think? The dogs are what?
The dogs are making troubles.
That's it. The dogs are troublemakers. They are making trouble throughout Snort City. Right? Is that what it's called, Snort City? I'm gonna make sure the name. Yep.
Yes, it's called Snort City.
Are troublemakers
Of
in
Snort City.
Snort City. Okay. The dogs are troublemakers in Snort City. They're causing the people of Snort City headaches. They're causing them problems. I don't think they're afraid of the dogs. They don't think they're dangerous. But at this point, anyway, because they're just taking ice cream and they're eating fish. So I don't think that they think they're dangerous, but they do think that they are quite annoying because they keep bothering their things, okay? They took the ice cream, they took the baseball, and they ate all the fish. So right now they are just very annoying dogs. Okay, I'll give you a second to write.
Miss Amanda.
Okay, number one, you gotta raise your hand because I don't know who's talking if you don't. Let me see, there are several hands up. Let's see if there are questions. Reem, do you have a question?
Miss, we will use the language art textbook today?
Well, you're using it right now to read, right? I just asked you to read from it.
No, the language art text.
Oh, sorry, language arts, sorry. Yes, we will, honey, we will. And your practice book.
Okay.
Okay, Abdurrahman, do you have a question?
No, I don't have any question. Any
Your
question.
hand down, please.
I raise my hand to say that they are that the dogs are annoying
Yes, they are annoying, you're right.
and unruly.
Thank you. Hamza, do you have a question?
Yes. Where do we write the details and the point of view? And what page? Your
All
turn.
this time you didn't know what page? I announced the page at the very beginning, 162.
I was getting my book, so I couldn't hear you.
You should have had your book from the last session, honey. All right. Give one more minute and I'm going to move on from this and we're going to do language arts. Okay. I will post this for you on Smart Schools. So if you did not finish, you can check Smart School for a copy of it, okay? All right. Now we're going to do object pronouns in language arts. This is on page 348. Language arts textbook 348. Okay, we talked about pronouns. Who can remind me what a pronoun is? What is a pronoun? Ragmini is the only student, and Reem, only two people in the class know what a pronoun is? All right. Leela, haven't heard you today. What is a pronoun?
Pronoun is a subject of the sentence.
Okay, it's not the subject of the sentence. It can be the subject of the sentence, but the pronoun is not always the subject of the sentence. Farida, what is a pronoun?
A pronoun, a word that can use a function as a noun phrase.
I'm sorry, say that again.
You can use it as a function as a noun phrase.
I can't hear you from your mic making noise. I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying.
A word that can function as a noun phrase.
A word that can function as a noun phrase? Well, okay,
Yes.
that's a bit above the definition that we gave. Maybe that's difficult for people to understand. But what that means is that a pronoun is a word that can take the place of a noun Okay, it can take the place of a noun. Like for instance, let's look at one sentence together. All right, here we go. Let's look. It's not letting me draw the text box. There we go. All right. So let's say Muaz likes to eat pizza. Muaz likes to eat pizza. All right, if I don't want to say Muaz, I can say what? Leanne, what can I say instead of Muaz?
You can say he.
He, right. Instead of Muaz, I can simply say he. He likes to eat pizza. Okay. All right, so Muaz is replaced by the pronoun he. Got it? Easy, yes? All right. Now, all right, next sentence. What about subject pronouns? We took subject pronouns. So many hands up. The hands are up before I ask the question. So I don't know if your hand is just up because you wanted to answer the last question, or if your hand is up because you want to answer this question. So when we answer a question, please put your hand down so I know which question it is that you want to answer, okay? All right. Subject pronouns. Who can tell me what a subject pronoun is? What is a subject pronoun? Let's get a voice I haven't heard today. Let's see. Same hands all the time. Hello, Ed.
Hello.
Can you tell me what a subject pronoun is?
A subject pronoun is used as the subject of a sentence.
That's right. A subject pronoun is a pronoun that is the subject of the sentence. All right, subject pronoun is a pronoun that is the subject of the sentence. Like, we are going to be late. We are going to be late. What is my subject? What is the subject of my sentence? Let's see, lots of people just sitting down at the bottom, watching, not raising your hand, not participating. Jada, what is the subject of our sentence in the sentence we are going to
I'm not Jada. I'm not Jada.
Jada? Honey,
Listen,
whenever
Edna.
somebody listen guys, when someone puts their hands up and down, the names move. So if I hit your name by mistake, you don't have to yell out, I'm not so-and-so. You can just mute yourself if I'm not talking to you. If a person puts their hand up and down and I go to click on the names move, okay? All right, Jada, what is the sentence? What is the subject of our sentence? We are going to be late. Who or what is my sentence about? We are going to be late.
Okay.
What's the subject?
We.
That's right. We is the subject of my sentence, okay? All right, so this is a subject pronoun because it is a pronoun that is used in the subject. Please do not turn on your cameras unless I ask you to turn them on. Okay. Now, today we're going to talk about object pronouns. Okay, we only have about 10 minutes left, so I'm going to do some explaining quickly and then we'll do some examples together. I don't think it'll be difficult for you, so let's pay attention to the explanation first, okay? All right. want to lower this, but it will not let me. So I will. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen again with you. There we go. All right. So an object pronoun is used in the predicate of the sentence. It comes after the verb. Okay. Like here, Sasha greets her friends. The verb in our sentence is greets. Sasha greets them. Them is an object pronoun that takes the place of the word friends. It comes after the verb greets. It's in the predicate of our sentence. Lucky looks for Sasha. Lucky looks for her. Her is an object pronoun taking the place of Sasha. Sasha is a girl. I cannot say Lucky looks for she. She is only used as a subject pronoun. Okay? So for object pronoun, we use her. Now, there are, just like subject pronouns, singular and plural object pronouns. In the singular form, we have me, you, him, her, and it. Okay? Me, you, him, her, and it. In the subject, we have I, you, he, she, and it. So in the object, instead of I, we use me. In the object, instead of he, we use him. In the object, instead of she, we use her. Okay? I'm going to put all hands down. I have so many hands up. I don't know who has a question and who is waiting to answer from the question before. So I'm going to put all hands down. Wait for me to ask if you have questions, okay? Again, in the singular form, if your subject is singular, sorry, yes, if the pronoun is replacing a noun that is singular, like here, Lucky looks for Sasha. Sasha is singular. So I'm going to use a singular pronoun to take the place of Sasha. I must use an object pronoun when it's in my predicate. Lucky looks for Sasha. Lucky looks for her, because Sasha is a girl. Singular form, me, you, him, her, it. Plural form, us, you, and them. Okay? Now, the first page tells us to say what the pronouns are. That's not hard for you to detect. All you have to do is look at the chart and pick out the words. We're going to do some practice because that's easier for you and helps you understand better if you're actually doing the practice. So let's look at practice page 70 together. Practice workbook page 70. While I'm waiting for you to get your books, all right. Remember, and I'm going to remind you of what we just said again. An object pronoun is a pronoun that comes in the sentence after an action verb or after a word such as, for, at, of, with, or to. These are what we call prepositions. We did not take prepositions yet. That's why they call it a word and they list them for you. I will point these out to you in the sentences as we complete them, okay? Object pronouns can be singular or plural. Again, singular, me, you, him, her, and it. Plural, us, you, and them. Let's take a look at the first sentence. Read number 1 for us, please. Let's start at the bottom. Muhammad, read number 1. Hello, Muhammad. Hello, Muhammad.
Hello, Miss Amanda. Read number 1. Hello. college recruits
Recruiter.
many contact. Uh,
All right, let's do the first one together. College recruiters may contact blank someday. We could say you. We can say her. We can say him. We can say them. We can say us. College recruiters may contact me, you, him, or her. Any of them are okay, because it says that the people for the college may contact a person someday. So the person could be me, you, him, or her, okay? Thank you, Muhammad.
You're welcome.
All right, next, Yusuf. Yusuf, read number 2.
Yes.
Read number 2, please.
Okay.
Do you have your book?
Yes. You will want to visit with him when they do. Him.
Okay. Okay, we can say him. Again, we can say you will want to visit with him when they do. You will want to say, we can say you will visit with them, because it says college recruiters, and that's plural. But it's not incorrect. You don't have to refer to the first sentence. You will want to visit with her when they do. You will want to visit with me when they do. Any of the ones that refer to a person will work in this place, okay? But them is preferred because we are talking about recruiters, and that is more than one. All right, next, please. Yasin Gouda, read number 3, please.
Number 3. Okay. 1 second.
Do you have your book ready?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
But okay. No, my book closed it.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to you. Please find the page.
I hope, Miss,
Go ahead.
I hope